been doing it for high school teams, or what kind of?
Yeah. Awesome. We'll be working for a network soon, and then I'm going to do college.
Yeah. The kids love it.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you as a sixth grader, there's nothing cooler than being able to do that. Right. Like, that would make your year.
Exactly.
It's for a kid.
Oh, exactly. Literally.
You win a basketball game, you get an interview in front of a banner, like, this is it.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Gateway Sports Academy in Saukville. I am Steve Witterhack, and this is my last game of 6 games today. And they had about 12 games on this court today that we video stream on the Elite Court for the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League. And we've got a 6th grade game to wrap things up here from the Gateway Sports Academy in Saukville. A nice venue with 4 courts in it. And that starts out with Arrowhead getting a basket right away in this ball game, a basket by Connor McConigal, which I knew how to say because I said it sounds just like the Harry Potter instructor, Professor McGonagall. So that's I know how to say that because I've watched all the Harry Potter movies numerous times. We got Steve Witterhack with you to bring you this last game. So a lot of great basketball here, a lot of 6th and 7th grade teams that are here throughout the day. And I tell you, there's a lot of really nice players, and the future looks pretty bright for a lot of these towns. With these players that I've seen. I mean, the ball taken away. Arrowhead's got it. Get it back out on top. And back in the hands now of Adam Fuller. Dribbles off to his right. Gets it over to John Wood. Couple dribbles, gives those up, and hands it off to Fredericks. Here goes Keegan Cooley with it. A little up and under off the glass. Comes up short. That shot was changed just a little bit. We're heading the other way. Terrence Peterson has it, and pass out on top. Ball is loose, and they do get it out on that right side. Here goes Mutri with the ball on the right side, and that one is no good. That is A.J. Mutri. There's also his brother Elijah Mutri, and I guess they're twins. I'll believe the coach. I said just call him AJ instead of EJ, instead of Elijah and Elijah with an E or an A. So yeah, it's easier with AJ and EJ with those two. Little pass inside, nice feed, a nice feed inside off the pass of Fredericks. And finds his teammate again, McConaughey. Looks like we might be saying his name a lot in the ball game. That's going to come up short. He had the lane to get the layup, but comes up short on that layup. Peterson again bringing it up. This is 6th grade basketball. I tell you guys, they're pretty young in 6th grade. It's amazing how they changed from 6th grade up to 8th grade. There's a big change in those 2 years. Some guys look very, very young on this court. 6th grade court. A new player coming in for Wauwautosa West, the Trojans, in the dark uniforms. And, of course, Arrowhead in their familiar light blue uniforms with the red lettering. Kind of stands out a little bit. Not a lot of schools with that combination. Ball in the lane. They're going to pass it back out. And back on top with it, he is Keegan Cooley. Gives up his dribble, goes over to the left side with it. And no one wanting to pull the trigger from behind the arc yet in the ball game. Going to get it inside and just kind of flicked up as he lost the ball towards the rim, but heading the other way with it and heading in a hurry down to the other end of the court. 3-point shot on the way is no good. Getting position inside, and that shot is changed inside. McConaughey gets it, just flicks it out to his teammates. Trying to bring it up and run in the court on this one. A little head fake, high off the glass and putting it in. Nice job on that trip down the court by John Wood. Good pass to him, and even better patience by Wood to give the head fake, let the players go by defenders, and put it in. Here's a drive on the right side, and finally getting a point here is A.J. Mutri. Nothing easy in this game. A lot of in-your-face defense applied by both teams. And Arrowhead with the basketball in a 6-2 lead. It's Steve Winterhack here. I work for Radio Plus Sports, do a lot of high school games, and also help out with this youth basketball. Once in a while in the weekends they have tournaments. Nice steal and a bucket on the other end for Terrence Peterson, getting his first points. Makes it a 6-4 contest. And Wauwautosa West, the Trojans, looks like they're going to try to really push the issue and be in your face as far as defenders. Arrowhead with the basketball down in the right corner with it. Giving up his dribble. In a little trouble right now. They try to get into McConaughey. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll be off Wauwautosa West. And will remain Arrowhead basketball. That's going to be in-your-face defense applied by the Trojans throughout this game. You can tell that already. That one is knocked away, and coming up with it, he is A.J. Mutri. Get pass the ball inside, kick it back out on top. Over to Jeremy Box. Somebody told me I was supposed to call him Jeremy, but it's Jeremy with the left hand. Impressive looking shot there with the left hand for Jeremy. We are tied at 6 apiece. Arrowhead had that nice start, but now kind of settling in was that tough defense are the Trojans. Fredericks with the ball on the right side. Back out on top with it is Fuller. Gonna look inside, and going up is McConaughey. They're going to rush that a little bit, then a ball tossed out of bounds on the throw by Aiden Rogers. And it will be Arrowhead basketball. Six in this contest. Arrowhead out of Heartland taking on Wauwautosa West, the Trojans. Yeah, good defensive battle so far. Trojans say Arrowhead having a little trouble trying to penetrate here after those nice baskets inside early in the ball game. Good look inside to McConaughey. Back out on top, three-pointer on the way. That is off the mark, and ball is loose, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds off from the Trojans. It'll be Arrowhead basketball. Had called nothing but 6th and 7th grade games here today, but some high-quality basketball games so far. It's just a 6th grade basketball game. Got to watch my hometown of Waupun. They played on this premier court and had a bit of a rough time on the elite court. Got beat pretty handily in their contest earlier today. A little disappointing. They seemed a little run down. It was fun to call for one of my grandsons was on that team. First time I've called any kind of game for any of my 5 grandsons. Little Euro step inside. That is no good. And Arrowhead comes up with the basketball. Little look up the court, but that one is batted up in the air, and chasing it down, he is Keegan Cooley. Ball pass out to the left side. Going in with it is Fuller. No place to go. Gives up his dribble. Kicks it back outside. Here's a three-point shot high in the air and nothing but net on the shot by Keegan Cooley. It breaks the tie. 9-6 the lead now for Arrowhead. 7:20 and counting down in the first half of action. Nice little feed inside and putting it away on that shot was E.J. Mutri. E.J. and A.J. Mutri, twins, out of the court for the Trojans. Driving the left side by Adam Fuller, back out on top with it. Crossover dribble by Fredericks. It reverses direction. That one gets tapped out of his hands. Everything challenged right now by the Trojans. Nothing easy for Arrowhead, but they are leading 9-8. Drive along the baseline. That one's going to get tipped a little bit and then finally chased down in the hands now of Jeremy Box. Brings it over half court now for the Trojans. I want to thank Battle Line Films bringing all this great shots of the game here on our elite court for the Premier Youth Basketball League. Do an excellent job and glad to work with them. There's a three-point basket from the corner, and that is good for A.J. Mutri. He's got 5 points in the game. Puts his team up now 11-9. And a foul called. I know I've seen some of these guys before in some of the weeks past. So one of our friends that's working over in the Brookfield part of this tournament today. Got a picture with Matt, the Packer coach, Matt Flores, down there, and he just sends plays on the De Pere team. Matt LaFleur posing for a picture with him. Yeah, what are they going to call this one on the way to the basket? So it's going to be on the ground, I guess. They're not going to let the basket go. Yeah, Matt LaFleur posing for a picture with our Bob Spanbauer, who's helping out, taking tickets and selling merch for the Brookfield site for today's Premier League. Matt's got a little time off right now. Last time I think I called the game with his son in the 6th grade for De Pere. He wasn't there. That's because the Packers are playing coming up the next day. A little busy. Here's a three-point shot on the way, and that is no good, getting the rebound. And that one is number 24, Easton Perez. Little drive to the basket, drawing the foul, and going down hard after that one is Box. Box taken to the ground, and he'll shoot himself a couple free throws now. This will walk it off just a little bit before he shoots his free throws. I can't wait for my drive back to Waupun after this. An hour drive, but I'll be able to finish my sub sandwich that I got 3 hours ago, and pretty happy about that. First free throw, no good. Yeah, you go from one game into another, and everything went very smoothly today. This court, as a matter of fact, was well ahead of time compared to the other courts here. This game wasn't really supposed to start till 6 o'clock, and we're a couple minutes before 6 at this time. Next free throw is good for Box. So the lead now 2 points for the Trojans. They're up, but the ball in the hands of Arrowhead. Goes McConaughey along the right side, gets cut off, and everything challenged. Right now, just tough defense. Hand checking on all the time, and what a battle with Fredericks down there. Gives it out to Fuller out on top. For some crease in here, going down the right side, and they find McConaughey underneath the basket, just hits it right in the bottom of the rim, and it goes off his hands and then out of bounds. Opportunity there. Nothing looked smooth up till that point, but it looked like he had a pretty good opportunity, and then kind of threw it in the bottom of the rim. And out of bounds, it is Trojan basketball. Wauwautosa West leading this game now 12-9. Trojans with the basketball and the lead. Peterson brings it over half court, gets it out the box along the left side. Always know where he's at with those bright highlighter orange shoes of his. Back of the rim, no good. And it looks like that's going to be a foul on the Trojans on that one. Should be one on Easton Perez. The Arrowhead basketball. A little help, but yeah, full court pressure, man-to-man all the way around. Just man-to-man defense being applied and bringing it over half court. And battling a lot of defenders, no matter which way you turn, there was another defender right on you. They work hard on it. But they take pride on their defense, and they're going at it now. They get it back. Trojans got it. Fox gets it, passes it up court, gets it over to Perez, and he'll put it away. Defense turns into offense again for Wauwautosa West. Yeah, just relentless in-your-face defense, and that is tough to try to bring that ball up. So Cooley brings it over half court, has it down to the corner. Back to Fredericks, lost it for a second, has it back. Back to McConaughey. Cooley with it down to the corner. Is having trouble finding that little crease that they can get a shot in. As soon as you try to bring in the lane, you got three players on you, and tied up basketball. It's a battle out there, but being won here in the last few minutes by the Trojans. Leading now 14-9, tie up, and basketball going to Wauwautosa West. Down to 3:13 and counting down here in the first half. Sixth grade basketball on tap. About half the games I call, maybe three of them were seventh grade, three were sixth grade, but still entertaining basketball, very aggressive. That's the one common thing that I've seen with all the teams here. Very aggressive defensively. Very basketball savvy for some of these young guys already. And a missed shot. The Arrowhead comes up with it. We're down to 2:44 and counting down here in the first half. Fredericks brings it over half court now for Arrowhead. That one almost getting tossed away, but Cooley chases it down. Not meant for him, but stepped in to grab it. Hinkle had it there for a second and gives it off to Fuller. Gives up his dribble, dead in the water. I think some of the opportunities maybe from beyond the arc is what I've seen so far. And here's an opportunity. But as soon as you get past one player, you got two more people coming in there on you. And it will be blue ball, the Arrowhead basketball after that tie-up. You think you get past one guy for the past the Trojans, and then all of a sudden there's two guys all over you when you get past that. So this is great defense. They make it feel like they've. Nice little shot on the left side by Cooley. Throws it in. That one pops in for his fifth point. But as soon as you get past one guy, there's like a couple of guys waiting for you. Makes you feel like you're playing against 7 or 8 players out there. That's the kind of defense that's being applied right now by the Trojans. Ball kicked out, a little catch and shoot on the pass out there, and long rebound back to Perez. He'll do it again, kick it out to the right side. Another one misses inside, and another rebound for the Trojans. That one put up and no good, and again, just free ball being tipped, and they're going to say that went off the leg, I believe, of Dylan Hennings out there. (14-11), the lead now for Wauwautosa West. 1:27 and counting down in the first half. In the game from the Gateway Sports Academy on the Elite Court for the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League. I'm Steve Witterhack. Got Battle Line Films with us here, doing all the great video work. Glad you could join us. I want to thank Mike Now and Dan Damask and Dave Richter. Been here for the 4th tournament that I've covered with them so far. We have a good time doing it. Fun watching the up-and-coming basketball. Normally I call high school basketball on Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, Arrowhead will retain possession. 14-11 they trail. They've been stuck on 11 for a while now. Nothing coming easy for any even, it looks even outside or inside. You can tell that the Trojans take great pride in what they do defensively. And that will be a foul on Aiden Norman. And going to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Keegan Cooley. He's got 5 points in the game. First free throws of the ball game for Arrowhead. 57 seconds left in the first half. First free throw is good. Even though it feels like Trojans should be up by a bunch of points, they're only up by 2 and a chance right now at the line for Cooley to get his team back within a point. This free throw up, rims out, no good. Got to go after, if you got to really want to go after the rebounds, got to go after everything hard here against the Trojans. 14-12, lead now for Wauwautosa West. Fox will bring it up now with 50 seconds and counting down in the half. Little look inside, that one's going to get tossed away, and Cooley gets the pass, and they're going to get the ball over to Fredericks. They'll be dealing with the intense pressure. They have a chance right now to tie up or maybe take the lead. 32 seconds left here in the half. Fredericks goes up, scoops up, comes up short on the shot, though. Fox grabs it and pushes it up now for Wauwautosa West. They kick it out, three-pointer on the way. That is good, nothing but net on the shot by Terrence Peterson. He's got 5 points in the ball game. And turnaround three-pointer, maybe I thought maybe up the backboard and in, but no, that was no good from McConigal. Getting down to the last 2 seconds, shot up, and it is no good. And after one half of play here on the Elite Court, it is the Wauwautosa West leading this game 17-12. We'll take a break, come back with the second half of action right after this from Gateway Sports Academy. Okay, we are back for the second half and the last game that I'll be calling here today. Over at Gateway Sports Academy. Wauwautosa West inbounding the basketball with a 5-point lead, up now 17-12 at halftime. And Wauwautosa West in the dark uniforms. In the light blue uniforms is Heartland Arrowhead. Shot from the right corner is up. That is no good. And a battle for the rebound. McConigal comes up with it. That ball tossed away. Shot over in the left corner by Box. Throws up a three, and that is nothing but net again for Jeremy Box. That doubles his point total on the day now to 6 points for him. 20-12. The lead for the Trojans from Wauwautosa West. I'm Steve Witterhack with you from Radio Plus Sports. I'm glad you could join us here today. We had, I don't know, at least 11 games that we had today. I did 6 of them doing the play-by-play. Glad to be asked to do that with Dan Damask, who's kind of overseeing things at this gym, and Mike Now and Dave Richter, the other originators of this great league that I think is going to pay off for Wisconsin basketball. Just getting all the best teams playing each other. That's all they're doing right here, giving them good venues, well-officiated games, great competition. Will make all of these teams much better. And I think the high schools also thank Dan and the crew for doing that. 3-point basket is up, and that is good. This bucket there for Cooley, saying we're not done yet. Long way to go. As the team back within 5 now. 20-15 is the deficit now for Arrowhead. So that is off from A.J. Moutry, and it will be Arrowhead basketball. Fredericks does a good job. He's got not an easy job there, but he's doing a nice job here. Being elusive with having a body on him the whole time down the court. Going to look inside. That one, Cooley couldn't quite get to it. A little errant pass. And a foul called on Arrowhead on that one. Trojans leading 20-15 from Wauwautosa West. And the Box has it now, a loose ball, and here goes McConigal being nudged, and definitely a body on him the whole way towards the basket. Definitely could have had a foul call earlier in that, but it turns out to be later when it is a shot. So McConigal going to the free throw line now for Arrowhead. A couple early points now. It's not scored for a while, and that one misses on the first free throw. Yeah, with Arrowhead, maybe just the best chance is just go right at the rack and try to draw some more fouls. And not an easy thing because they do it so well here with Wauwautosa West. It's a great defensive team. They push it right away. It was a shot attempt. That one is overshot, and no good on the shot attempt by E.J. Moutry. Got a 2-point basket on the way. It's a little too strong. And grabbing the rebound is Terrence Peterson. A floater in the lane, that is no good, and ripping down the rebound is Adam Fuller. Everybody happy always to give the ball over to Fredericks to have to deal with the pressure up the court. Cooley thought about it, but then got closed in on, so he couldn't get that shot off. Drive in the lane, little up and under, goes up with the left hand and getting it to go. Nice move there by Adam Fuller. Get his first points of the ball game. Has his team back within 3 now. 20-17 in favor of Wauwautosa West. But a 10-footer in foul on that shot, so it'll be 2 free throws to be shot for Jeremy Box. 1 for 2 from the line so far in the game. Got 11:02 left in the contest. My last game of the day after the 6 games that I covered here on the Elite Court. I can't complain at all. The guy sitting right next to me with Mitch and his whole crew, they've done all the games here today. So they've done about their 11th game, maybe 12th of the day. From Battle Line Films, do a great job bringing all the images you see. That one no good that's going to get knocked out of bounds from Aiden Rogers. It'll be Arrowhead basketball. Fredericks gets the inbounds pass, and always his job to try to dribble through all the pressure he's going to get all the way up the court. Give him a lot of credit. Uses that pick, but still goes around another person and try to use another pick in there too. Nice job by Fredericks. Keeps on working it out there and draws another foul. The Fredericks back again. Just using those picks out on top, and that one gets tipped away, and taking it the other way now is the Aiden Rogers, and goes box along that left side, and nice body control on that one to hang in the air and finish on the shot by Jeremy Box. 6 points in the half, 9 points in the ball game for him. Puts his team back up by 3, 23-17. Good feed to McGonigal, and then they're going to kick it out, get over to Pooley along the baseline. Comes up short on the shot, but gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. That's a basket for Keegan Cooley. He's got 11 points in the ball game. Ooh, no travel on that. Okay. Fox with it, brings it back. Working on the right side against McGonigal, goes up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound ripped down, and Fredericks gets it, and that one just tossed out into space and picked up by the Trojans. Still in the hands of Wauwautosa West. Box throws up a 3 from downtown, rims out, no good. And here we go, Arrowhead with the basketball. Cooley has some room right now and gets it back over to McGonigal. Throws it out to the left hand, right back in the hands. Cooley passes up the shot. Fredericks will throw one up. That one goes in. Nice battler out there with Bryce Fredericks. Gets his first points of the ball game, and now makes it just a 1-point ball game. Timeout on the court. Back after this with more from Gateway Sports Academy. Okay, we are back after that timeout. Not a close ball game, just a 1-point lead for the Trojans of Wauwautosa West with a 23-22 lead. Box with it. Goes in, a nice feed inside, and basket good. That one set up nice with that pass inside, and putting it up and finishing is Easton Perez. Gets the bucket. Now goes to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. A good job. Just so quick out there. Jeremy Box finding some space, and then when he finally gets cut off, find his teammate Perez for the bucket, and now a free throw for him. A little too strong on that free throw, and that is going to be Arrowhead basketball. So 3-point lead for Wauwautosa West. Arrowhead still battling out there, trying to weather the storm of unbelievable defense by Wauwautosa West. Definitely take some pride in that. And a travel is going to be called on Arrowhead's Adam Fuller, giving the ball back to the Trojans. 8:43 left here in the ball game. To wrap things up on the elite court for the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League. Glad you're joining us for this. Fox has it. Now Cooley guarding him. So a little no-look pass inside. That one's going to be missed on the shot, and the offensive rebound back in the hands of Perez. He gets that one taken away. Nice block by Kliz on that. And didn't mention he's going to be yet this ball game, Carter Kliz. Yeah, when the ball's brought down, that's when some of the shorter guys out on the court can get it, even though he's one of the medium height guys out there. All the sizes out on the court right now. You get the 6th and 7th grade. Cooley gets it knocked away, and timeout call, but a nice hustle play there by Aiden Rogers. Back after this timeout with more. Yeah, give them about 2 minutes on their timeouts here, but it's been a long day here, but the boys love to watch some good basketball and some good up-and-coming talent. Cody Porter in the ball game right now and getting tied up, and finally a foul I think is going to get called against Keegan Cooley, I believe. Reaching in there and catching an arm. Drive by Box. Yeah, I think a few extra steps on the way over there, but a nice rebound and a putback shot by Aiden Rogers. Giannis can do it, anybody can. Well, Giannis takes about 5 steps though, but that was still a very nice shot there by a very special player out there with Jeremy Box. Does a great job out there, great defender, and a great facilitator out there, but gets his own points too. These guys are only in 6th grade. Maybe some of them only 5th grade. We had a 5th grade team playing a 6th grade team earlier. Not sure. We'll step back and putting it up back to the rim, no good. On this by McConigal. Pass break on the way, and Box will launch one up from the right corner. That is no good. McConigal with the rebound for Arrowhead. Just Cooley with it, passes up the 3 look, but another shot from the left side, and that is good on the shot by Carter Kliz, getting his first points of the game. Good time to do it. Keeps his team in the game now. 27-25 in favor of the Trojans. Jeremy Box, great ball handle. Always looking for that little spot. He's so quick once he decides to go. A 2-point lead. We're down to 6 19 and counting down, 6-12 and counting down here in the ball game. Box has it, finds the lane, throws it up and somehow gets that to go. That was an amazing shot there by Jeremy Box. Almost with the top of his foot touching the ground. Just kind of leans forward, flicks it up. Little spin on the ball off the glass and good. A pretty amazing shot there by Box. There's McConaughey inside. He's going to get tripped up on his way to the basket. The 5:43 left here in the game. A 5-point lead for the Trojans. Arrowhead looking to score here, trying to get back within just one possession. Try to keep up pace with the Trojans. Fredericks gets it down to McConaughey inside and right by the left corner. Looking for someone to get it to, and that one is taken away by Box. Kind of held it out there, and he's going to take it. Comes up on the left side. Strong move, step back, gets it back out on top. Peterson with it in the lane. Turn around from the left corner, and that is no good. And a little battle for the basketball. And it will stay right here. Good, smart play there by Aiden Norman. Reached up and grabbed it and hit it off the Arrowhead player. Remains Trojan basketball. Still just a 4-point lead. Getting close to the 5-minute mark left in the ball game. Little runner that was all the way in and then got popped out somehow. And McConaughey gets it and pushes it up to Fredericks. Looks up the court. Little lob pass inside and trying to find someone to get it to, and they get it back out on top. Fredericks has it. Little hesitation move and back over to Cooley. Ball in the hands now of John Wood. With McConaughey. Here we go. Fredericks with a 3-point shot right side. Finally found a place to launch a ball up there toward the rim, but came up short. Got to make every shot count. That one's a little too strong, but weak side rebound put back and good for Terrence Peterson. First bucket of the second half. Arrowhead with the basketball, but they find themselves down by 6, 31-25. Keegan Cooley with it, gets it back out to Fredericks out on top. Back to Cooley working along the baseline. It's cut off. McConaughey, and ball back to Wood. 3-point shot comes up short on that one. It gets tipped and up the court in the hands of Peterson. Off to the races, puts it in. Nice job by Peterson to tip it kind of ahead to himself. He had all that momentum going that way anyway. And another timeout on the court. Back after this with more basketball from the Premier Youth Basketball League. Okay, we are back. Steve Winterhack with you, and down to our last over 3 minutes left in this ball game. 33-25 now, an 8-point lead opened up by Wauwautosa West. Yeah, there's a guy that works his butt off defensively, both ends of the court, and offensively in the game. Cooley's going to go along the right baseline, kicks it out in the corner. That is a high arcing shot, comes up short from Wood. So there's a straightaway shot, and does not want to come back in. And coming up and getting the rebound is Aiden Norman. And ball still stays in bounds. We keep on playing. 2:50 and counting down in the ball game. A tip to pass down the court, and Trojans come up with it. And they always want to get it right back in the steady hands out there of their point guard with Jeremy Box. See how he progresses over these next years. Takes it in, little floater in the lane, comes up short. And ball back in the hands of Arrowhead. 2:20 and counting down in the ball game. 8-point deficit now for Arrowhead, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Elijah Mutri. Elijah and Elijah are the two twin brothers. So that's what they go by, EJ and AJ. So Arrowhead with the basketball, but some work to do, down by 8. Not an easy team to try to get 8 points from. It seemed like climbing a mountain trying to get that many points against a stingy defense. And then a foul on the pick there by Arrowhead. And leaning into him or pushing into him as he goes by, so it's an easy call for the officials. And no, he was not out of control going in. He was totally in control because he finished at the end. Impressive basket there by Terrence Peterson. That's 6 points in the half, 11 points in the ball game. High arcing 3-point shot from the right corner is no good. And the Trojans get it back, and they lead now 33-25. .125 and counting down in the ball game. Running shot by Box, and he just keeps on eating up the competition, both ends of the court, just racking them up here in the second half. He's got 10 points in the second half of the 33 points. Up the board. Yeah, 37-25. Yeah, right now it is 37-25. I thought they haven't changed that for the last few buckets on there. Having trouble getting that to go, but it is 37-25. So Trojans, win this ball game. But man, I tell you, what they do is just the stifling defense, turning that into offense. And they are a special team out there. Less than 40 seconds to play here in the ball game. Yeah, I thought that the scoreboard was not moving anywhere. Wrapping up here the last 23 seconds of the ball game. It's been a fun day here calling games. Long three on the way, and that goes in. 3-point basket there from Connor McConigal. Look at that, Connor McConigal. Catchy name. And we're down to the last 3 seconds of the ball game, and it will be 37-25, your final score. And we are going to see if we get a few interviews here with a couple of the players from Wauwautosa West. We'll have that for you coming up in just a moment.
Oh, they took our.
We're taking that camera. You're using that one. Yeah. I was going to take that one down.
Wait till I stop recording. I don't know.
I just don't do it.
Okay, we're back with a couple players from the Trojans from Wauwautosa West. Impressive victory, 37-25. And we're going to talk to Terrence Peterson. Had a great ball game, 11 points in the ball game. Probably I don't know how many steals you had, but quite a bit. But how much pride do you guys take in the defense that you do? And how do you get to be so good at defense like you guys are out there?
We take a lot of time in practice, and we work very hard at it. That's the main course of winning, so we take it very seriously to play defense.
Yeah, now do you guys, they must have some quite the practices between each other, and they're them making you better because everybody's good out there. You must really go at it in your practices?
Yeah. We go really at each other at practices to make each other better, to translate to the game.
Oh, you guys did a great job with that today. Excellent game again, Terrence Peterson. So good job, man.
Thank you.
Okay, and the guy that really kind of had the show going out, can't miss him with the orange shoes out there, those highlighter shoes that he's got. But hard worker out there with Jeremy Box, and just talk about your defense out there and how just making it tough on the other team where it feels like there's about 8 guys out there. But how do you get to that point where you guys are that good out there and making it hard on the other team?
Yeah, it all starts at practice for sure. Yep.
They get pretty physical though in those practices. I think everybody doesn't want to get beat by anybody else, so that's where it all starts, and that's where you get to where you're at right now.
Yep.
Okay, well, your coaches are doing a good job with you guys, and we'll be watching you as you're growing up here these next few years. So, congratulations on the win, guys. Okay, Terrence and Jeremy joining us. You can join your team. Looks like they got the post game over there, but that is it for the day. And I'm Steve Witterhack. Come down and watch some basketball. A great thing going on with the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League in this state. And they got some more tournaments coming up. So if you see one in your area, go to it. But I want to thank, again, Battle Line Productions and Films for being here. Mitch and his crew did a great job. And I'm Steve Witterhack. So long. Enjoy the beautiful weekend.